right, so here's the intro. Hi, I'm Remy,
Hi, I'm Mozzarella.
and we are back recording Asagao Academy, which has been extremely popular on YouTube due to its affiliation with Normal Boots and all of their various creators. So we did do a stream earlier. Unfortunately, my CPU is shit, and it ate most of it. So none of it was uploaded, but basically the intro to everything is the same. We were honest when we were asked as far as whether or not we knew Jared. We approached Shane, and we decided that Mai is probably on medication or should be and hasn't been taking it. Also, that the red-eyed girl is probably a vampire or worse. And I think that those are all the conclusions we drew.
To be honest, I think they're all vampires. I mean, Jared sparkles.
Yeah, this is also true. All right, so at the moment, Mai was acting like super sketch and went back to the dorm early.
hmm
And we just finished our conversation with Shane, and now we're going to see what the hell she's done. So, to begin, with a sigh, I unlocked the door to my dorm room. As soon as the door opened, I heard,
Hannah!
Hannah!
She's out loud.
What?
That's what you get.
What?
I told you, keep that sound mixer open. Maya and I lay in a heap on the floor. I'm so glad you're back! She wrapped her arms around my head and nuzzled me.
What are you doing?
Come look, look! She got off me and helped me to my feet. Without Mai's face filling my vision, I saw that something had changed.
Oh my goodness!
The dorm room looked nothing like what it had before. The posters and fairy lights were still up, but now the window had light pink curtains on it that cast a warm haze around the room. A brand new white carpet was on the floor. Pillows were piled high on a mountain on the top bunk of the bunk bed. Even our chairs had been replaced with new, cushy leather ones. Damn, she's got money.
I mean, wow. What happened here?
Sorry I didn't tell you, but I wanted to surprise you. I thought that this would come in yesterday, but it was delayed by a day. I wanted to set up to be a big surprise! I'm still not done yet, though. She gestured to some small potted plants arranged in neat rows on her desk. Want to help?
Yeah.
Do I ever?
We finished setting up the room. I don't even care what it says, I'm just going with it. Switching a few objects here and there in order to better facilitate the feng shui, which Mai told me was excruciatingly important. She especially wanted to make sure our room was filled with reds and pinks and coupled items, though for what purpose I wasn't sure. We collapsed with heavy sighs on the floor, then heaved great big yawns.
It's not even the end of the day yet, and I'm so tired.
Me too. Wait! She shot up suddenly with a jolt. We should get some ice cream! ADD!
Really?
Ice cream? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah! See, isn't it so much better now that you can hear it?
Yeah.
Something to celebrate being roommates. The ice cream here on campus is genuinely good. I promise.
I don't
I
know.
I don't know.
And I'm paying.
Well, if that's the case, you made an offer I can't refuse.
You mooch. Sweet, let's go.
Hey, you offered.
The school shop was in a side building off the cafeteria, packed with instant noodles and giant bottles of soda. Students wandered the aisles aimlessly, clearly here more to spend time than money. Mai paid the cashier and we grabbed our ice cream cones, mine the one covered in sprinkles.
Whoa, this is delicious.
I'm adjusting my volume just a little bit. Where is 3? Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We're lucky to have such good food on campus. This place would be awful if it didn't. I nodded and was about to respond when I noticed a commotion outside. Ooh, let's see what's going on. Mai grabbed my arm and dragged me outside. There, 3 boys wearing normal boots jackets were shouting at each other, each of their faces turning purple.
Oh, dear Lord.
This again?
What?
What are you talking about?
Mamma mia!
Well, there you go.
Well, we have Mario in the
All
video.
right.
in the
I call Paul. I don't even know which one that is, but I call him.
game.
I'm
Okay.
clearly the one who possesses the proper masculine form.
Josh. Oh gosh. All right, Zebby. Okay, I
That's
guess
you.
I'll do Josh. All right, I'll do. Let's see. I don't know which one is Josh.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Josh is the one, probably in the middle.
Oh, I feel so badly because these are real people. I think that this is the one that they're a trio that does continue.
Uh huh.
I don't know anything more than that.
Well, Josh is about to go completely southern here.
All right, make him. Let's say he's the ginger one. Let's guess.
The ginger one. I think he's the one in the middle. 'Cause it says, "Yeah, I'm taller than you." All
Oh, you're right. All right, we'll make him southern, girl.
right, hang on. I haven't got my southern. Okay, there we go. I got it. Yeah, right. I'm taller than you and more attractive to boot.
He said her rump.
He did.
Come on, guys. Can you not see these muscles? Nick pulled back the sleeve of his jacket and flexed his arm. These guys always go on about weird stuff like this. They're very energetic.
Oh, that's Josh. Oh yeah.
Told you, Ginger. Josh got into the downward facing dog yoga pose and grinned.
Look at this butt. Just look at this.
I wish we had friends like this.
Right?
What I don't understand is why they don't just ask Jared. Ask Jared.
Jared.
Oh, yeah? Paul kneeled low to the ground, then took off at a sprint, heading straight for us.
Yeah!
Yeah! Check this out! He sprang into the air in a graceful ballerina's leap, spinning through the sky, and finally came straight for me.
Oh dear Lord. Oh, he bumped into me. He touched me.
When I opened my eyes, I was sprawled flat on the ground,
Oh,
covered in dirt. Damn. Something cold and wet oozed into the top of my blouse.
Ew!
Oh,
Oh, I can't take anything that's cold and wet. Oh,
in your blouse.
in my blouse.
Hannah, are you okay? I sat up.
Oh,
Chunks
God.
of
thank God
ice
it was
cream
ice
fell from right. Could have been so much worse. I sat up. Chunks of ice cream fell from my blouse to my skirt. What happened?
Ah!
You ran into someone, you idiots.
My uniform. It's ruined.
Oh, the puppy tongue got kicked. For a few seconds, silence. Then snickers rippled up around me like the whining of cicadas. Twicks were to follow. My throat closed up, water stinging my eyes.
No.
Not this. Not again.
What kind of a past does Hannah have? Getting drop kicked with ice cream?
I know.
I stood up, prepared to walk away with dignity, when the entirety of the Normal Boots Club suddenly appeared in front of my face.
What's up?
Oh, was I John or
You
oh,
are
yes,
John.
I was John. I don't remember what voice I
Brooklyn.
gave him.
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn.
You're
Okay.
Brooklyn. Be your
Brooklyn.
cousin,
All
right?
Okay. What happened to you?
There you go. Seriously? Tears slid down my face. No, not here. I didn't want to cry in front of them.
Hey,
Was I
PBG.
PBG?
Yeah, I think so.
Hana, are you alright?
I'm going home.
Hana.
Hana! Wait, Hana!
It's fine. I just want to be alone for now.
It took all of my will not to run back to the dorm. I immediately changed into my pajamas and climbed into bed, reaching for my stuffed rabbit.
What a wuss. Oh, I'm crying. What am I going to do if this ends up just like last time?
Mr. Bunny stared at me with his big, lifeless eyes. I squished him to my chest, losing myself in his soft fur. The door opened with a soft click. Hana, are you okay? I rolled over in bed to face the wall, pretending to be asleep, but not well. Mai stood in the center of the room for a while, looking at me like a creepy vampire.
Just going to drink my blood.
I like to watch you sleep.
Oh my god, creepy.
Finally, she sat down at her desk and began to work on something. The sound of her pencil scratching against the paper stilled my mind. I don't know how many hours passed, but eventually I fell asleep. I woke up to my alarm beeping, feeling only dread of the hours to come. After the nightmare that was the ice cream incident yesterday, the ice cream incident, I never wanted to take another step out of my room. The sherbet snafu.
Yep.
I curled up inside my blankets as my alarm went off. It was only the second day of school, and I felt the same as I did every morning at home. Mai, of course, was already up, and I could hear her hair straightener clap shut every few seconds from across the room. I guess, but yeah, redheads are curly. I felt bad about letting the alarm go off for so long, so I slid my hand out of the covers to switch it off. Hana! Hana! Get up, sleepyhead! I know you're awake! I didn't even have time to poke my head out before my body slammed into the edge of my mattress, bouncing me up. She jumped from almost halfway across the room.
Morning.
Morning! Ha! You can't hide from Mai!
Sorry.
I was breathless, and I paused to calm my heart before speaking again. Are you worried about what happened yesterday? No one cares about it, Hana. I almost forgot about myself. Except that I just brought it up right now. I mean, how weird is that?
Right?
She must have seen my face. She brought an arm around my shoulders and pulled me closer to her. Like, if this isn't an alternate ending, just Maya and Hana.
Yeah.
For real, though, we're going to go to class. No one's even going to mention that you made a huge fool of yourself yesterday.
Oh, goodness. You could have put that better.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding! It might have been a big scene, but it totally wasn't your fault. It was Paul, right? When you jump, you have to calculate your trajectory, just like I did just now. He could learn a lot from a master like me.
Ooh, a master.
Damn. Get dressed and cheer up! I could bottle up your gloom and sell it to a wizard. And what if he used it for evil?
What? She just totally went, totally took a U-turn.
You can't let that happen, Hana! Evil wizards, man. Her smile was wide enough to bridge a gap between continents. The beginnings of tears pricked the back of my eyes, but this time they were for a different reason. I opened my closet and tried to avoid looking at the sad lump of clothing inside, slathered with dried up ice cream. Watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I only had 2 uniforms, which cost my dad an entire month's salary. If I wasn't able to get the stain out of this uniform, what would I do? Sighing, I took my second uniform off its hanger and slipped it on as Mai waited impatiently for me. Conjugation, it's important. Ready to go?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah! Good. Just as Mai said, no one paid any special attention to me. Well, there were a few odd looks here and there, but nothing nearly as bad as what I was expecting. As the lecture went on, my anxiety for the most part faded. I took to staring out the window to avoid eye contact. A few boys were out on the field playing soccer. Wait, was that PBG? I scooted closer, trying to get a better look. Hana. At the sound of my name, I leaped to attention. If this was a dude character, that would mean something entirely different.
I know, right?
Mm. She turned to Miss Piggy. If there's something more interesting outside than samurai death battles, please feel free to enlighten us. You came here to learn, not to contemplate the scenery.
Jeez. Yes, Miss Shizuka. I'm sorry.
But honestly, samurai death battles, it's a pretty sweet school.
Yeah.
She turned back to the chalkboard and continued her lecture as if nothing had happened. A few desks in front of me, a guy sitting next to Brutal Moose turned around and gave me a flashy thumbs up. I made a face at him, because that's what you do. Unsure of exactly what he expected me to do.
What kind of face would you make at him?
I don't know.
I think I would just take like one of like my hand and just hold down a piece of my eyelid.
Bleh. How very weeby. How about 2 fingers in the corner of your mouth with your tongue sticking out? Bleh.
I'm gonna stick my nose up.
Then Ian turned around and socked him on the head. The other guy mumbled something to him, probably apologizing, although I don't know why. Ian's eyes slid to me for a brief instant. Then he looked away. Were they looking at me because of what happened yesterday, or is there some other reason?
Like because your hair is pink.
Yeah, probably. I shook my head. There wasn't time for this. I had work to do if I wanted to keep my scholarship. Yeah, priorities. After pages and pages of notes on Japanese history, it was nearly time for lunch. Okay, everyone is almost free to go. The work tonight isn't so hard, so don't grumble. You should work together to complete it if you have a hard time. Also, as you may be aware, the Flower Festival is coming up in a week and a half. This news was met with a few cheers as everyone started to pack up. Since you have the day of the festival off, our first exam will be the day before. There were no cheers this time. Romance is wonderful. Believe me, I know. But try not to let the festival distract you, okay? That is all. See you tomorrow. Miss Shizuka flashed a peace sign and winked as she walked out the door.
Oh, jeez.
We knew she was getting some. What a weird teacher.
What a weird teacher.